Video tour today with our adoption center for both dogs and cats, actually. This used to just be the dog house. Now we have everybody housed on the same end of the building here at the Conway Area Humane Society. This is our adoption desk. This is our operations manager behind the adoption desk, Paula. And we have a portable cat cart out here that we feature a cat. That's Taz. And these doors that you're looking at, these are the doors that will take us into where we house our cats in the cat adoption center. So we'll go in there in a couple minutes. This is the hallway going up in between the two sides of our dog kennels, where we house all of our dogs that are available for adoption. So this is our cat adoption center. This is where we house all of our cats that are available for adoption. And we do have some cage cubicles with doors on them. We have quite a few with doors off. For the most part, the cats are free roaming. Everybody seems to get along well. If we have somebody who's on a particular medication or something, they will be in a cage, or if somebody's contagious, they'll be in isolation, so they wouldn't even be in this room. But we do have some cats that are more comfortable not being in the general population, so we have the option of putting them in a cage. But they are free roaming 24 hours a day now in this space. So. And this is another of our community rooms within the Cat Adoption Center. We do have a door on this, so if we have one group of cats that doesn't get along with another group of cats, we can close that door, and everybody's still free roaming, but not quite as much space. But so far, we've pretty much kept it open, and everybody's integrated perfectly fine. We have some cat trees for everybody to hang out and look out the window. This is a little room that we use for meet and greets with dogs. People come in here and they can hang out with the dog for a while, get to know it a little bit. Also use it for our Fuzzy Tails Reading Club. We have kids come in and read to dogs, which is great for both the dogs and the kids. So. This bank of 4 kennels is for actually for puppies and smaller dogs. The cages are just a little bit shorter. This is the blue section. When we get in the green section, you'll see that the cages are a bit higher for the bigger dogs. So now we're looking up the hallway, and on either side we have the kennels. We have 33 kennels in all for housing dogs, with guillotine doors that go out to a big windowed area. It does not go outside, but it does go out to a space where dogs can see outside and get lots of light. We have radiant heat floors for their comfort for the winter. We have a couple kennels that actually have some fencing over the top of them for those that have learned the art of escaping by going over the kennel. This is our small isolation ward for cats. Anyone who's undergoing medication. We do actually, this is sort of the interim. We have one isolation ward for when they're very ill. This is the next stage that they go into as they're getting better but still taking medication before they go into the adoption center. This is another small meet and greet room, adoption room. We have a desk in here, so people can come in and meet with a dog or a cat, actually, and we can do the paperwork right there. Be away from the hustle and bustle of the adoption center. Okay. And this room is food and toy central. We obviously keep all of our food in here and prepare our food in here, wash our dishes in here. We also have our medicine log in here, so it's all in one place. And this room, this is ISO 1, and once the cats come in, if we determine that they're ill, the veterinarian determines they're ill, they come in here for medical treatment, and so not to infect the other cats in the shelter. And this is our laundry room. And we also have a bathtub in here for bathing dogs and cats. These are our 5 animal control officer cages. These are the areas that our animal control officer will come through a door, which I'll show you in a couple minutes, or a couple seconds actually, probably. But they bring them in, the dogs come into this area. So we come in the morning and there'll be paperwork here and dogs that have come in after hours. We're looking at the ACO door here. Animal control officers and the police department, they all have keys, so this area has locks to keep people from coming into the shelter itself, so they can only come into the animal control area. And we have cages, cats that come in. So these are the bank of cages for incoming cats. So we're looking at a bank of cages that we use for our surgical cats, cats waiting to go into surgery. The door that you see, the wooden door you see, actually goes right into our surgery room. This is also the area where animals will be waking up. Somebody will be monitoring them as they wake up. And this is our surgery prep room and also a treatment room, also right outside the other door that goes into our surgery room. We actually have 3 doors that go into the surgery room. 2 of them go in from the ACO area and 1 comes in from the hallway. Our surgery schedule board. The door is opening to the surgery room. So we're now in the surgery room. This is where we do all of our spay-neuter of our shelter animals. We used to do spay-neuter clinics. We do not do them right now. So all the animals that we do surgery on in this room are our own animals. Animals getting ready to be adopted. This is also where euthanasia is performed. So we are now on the north end of the building, and this is our meeting room where we have conference room. We also have our board meetings in here. We have our staff meetings in here. We use this for birthday parties and things if kids want to do that, and we do it. It's also a special function room. We also do some of our dog assessments up here, and caninalities and felinalities for our Meet Your Match adoption program. And now we're in the office space, just outside the conference room. This is sort of a general office, a general desk that volunteers use. The computer that's in here, and our printer is in here, our copier is in here. And certain times of the year, this room will be completely filled with auction items or items waiting to be used for events. So we have lots of good space for that. And this is the executive director's office, and it also serves as the development office. We have 2 desks in here. And this is yet another office on the north end of the building. This is our volunteer coordinator, events manager, finance manager's office. She has all 3 of those jobs. So she has a lot to do here, so a lot of work generated out of this end of the building. We're now standing out in front of the Conway Area Humane Society. We're looking at the front exercise pen. This is also very much a meet and greet area. We also let dogs come out and play with toys and run around in there to get some exercise. The dogs are also walked 3 to 4 times a day by volunteers, mostly staff as well, but mostly volunteers. We are looking right now at the, if you see the flag hanging there, that's the entrance to the Dog Adoption Center. And all these windows, that's where the dogs are housed. So those are the windows that provide all the light for them. We're now standing out behind the shelter, and we're looking at the large exercise pen that's out back. This is for our shelter dogs. This is also a place to get exercise, to run and play, and it's also some place to do meet and greets with potential adopters. And as we pan over to the left, you will see our dog park, which is a membership run dog park on our property. It's about 1.5 acres, and we get about $6,000 of income from this dog park. We also use it for our shelter animals when there aren't a lot of our dog park members in there. So now looking at the back of the building, this door is a door that goes to the back of the kennels, and staff volunteers can bring dogs out back and take them right out to the exercise areas. We're also looking at the outside of the animal control door.